We are live. Yes.
Hi, everybody. Uh, Welcome to Chit Chat with KNG. We are live and we are having some technical issues. I mean, you know how it is, right? It's not going to be always easy, right? So, we had to move everything on our phones. So, if we sometimes we might not be able to see you, sometimes we might not be able to see your comments or anything. So, if something like that is going on, please do put it in the comments so we know what's going on. uh, we both tech savvy people are kind of learning this system, okay? I am Connell. So from Chit Chat with KNG, I'm K Connell, and here is G.
Hi, I'm Gopika, the author behind Flourish with Gopika. First of all, I would like to thank everybody who has supported us on our first episode of KNG, and this is our second episode. I'm a physical therapist by profession, work full time, and I do this as my side hustle. And as we say, it's K and G, so now it's K who will let you know more about herself as well as our special guest today.
Okay, so yeah, hi, I'm K, the face behind the page Prosper with Connell. I'm a pharmacist by profession, and I'm doing my digital business as my side hustle. And as I always say, I absolutely love it. And as my G, Gopika, mentioned, thank you for all the support and love for our first episode. It means a lot. Thank you. We are really very grateful for that. And we are looking for an amazing session again today. And today, um, it's kind of like a healthcare special, meaning we have Gopika, physical therapist, me, Connell, I'm a pharmacist, and the person who is joining us, she is a registered nurse. So, I mean, it's before I have her come in and join us and give her answer all my questions, I just wanted to mention that all these frontline workers have always been helping us through this tough time, and we wanted to take this opportunity to thank them, to always be there for us, always there for us. So thank you all the frontline workers who have always helped us. We really appreciate that. So um Gobi, you have anything to say, or should I just welcome the guest?
Yes, let's welcome our special guest, who is a mom of a beautiful 14-month-old baby. She's a registered nurse, and she is a successful digital entrepreneur and a coach. So please welcome Julie.
Let me add her in.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Julie. Thank you for accepting our invitation and coming on our page.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad to be here and thank you so much.
No.
Hey Julie, thank you again. Yes, thank you for coming live on our page. um I know I didn't do like a great introduction. I wanted you to express and tell everything about you. I would do a better job describing in that I would. So before we dive into our question and everything, would you just tell more about you so we all know how wonderful you are?
Well, thank you. So let me start with introducing myself. So my name is Julie. I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm living in Indiana, USA now. So 8 years ago, I started moving overseas, to find greener pastures. So I haven't always been a nurse, but I've had several careers after I graduated in nursing school. I was in customer service, and then I worked as a financial advisor. And then when I moved to the U.S., I took my test, and now I'm a registered nurse for over 2 years. So yeah, I have worn many hats my entire life, and yeah, now I'm doing this digital business as well as a side hustle. Although I have gone part time as a nurse to focus on my growing family. I have a little boy, like you said, so most of my days I'm just with him, taking care of him, and then I work um, twice a week as a nurse and doing this business on the side as well. So I've also been a business coach now. So yeah, I'm truly grateful for this business that has, that has really supplemented our family income as well. So I could go focus on my family. Yeah.
Thank you. We didn't know that many qualifications. That's just amazing. That's just amazing.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Go.
Before we do that, we have a lot of people joining us. We have Shruti, our coach. She's saying, "Hi, lovely lady." She is multitasking and supporting us. Thank you, Shruti. We have Sunita saying hello to all of us. We have Pia Tucker, that's Connell's mentee.
Hey, and my
Pia
my
is here.
business partner now. Yeah.
Oh,
She.
wow. Hi, Pia. We have Mercy saying hello to all of us. We have Marissa. She's saying hello. She's saying, "Hi, Julie. Congratulations." They all
Thank
are saying hello to us.
Perfect. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you so much. It means a lot. So now let's, and as I said, there's technical issues. I'm trying to run this through my phone, so bear with me, okay? All right. So here we go. So I'm sure we all have a story behind, how we ended up doing this thing, right? I'm sure you have your own story also, Julie, right? So can you tell like your journey from being a registered nurse? I mean, of course, so many other things, but now registered nurse to a digital entrepreneur.
Sure. So when I moved here to the US, it was late 2018, and then I was very focused on trying to pursue my nursing career. And then at that point, I had a friend who's now my mentor and coach as well, who started her online business. And at that point, she kind of told me about it. I watched the workshop, but I wasn't ready at that time because I had other things that I had to pursue. But then last year, 2020, when I gave birth, so that's when I realized that this isn't going to work out anymore for my family. My husband and I, we always work we were working opposite schedules when we had our baby, so it was long hours and opposite shifts. So I thought I needed to find something else that I can do at home so that I could, I always wanted to be a hands-on mom to my child. But then that wasn't going to be possible with like a very demanding career. So that's when I reached out to my friend again and I asked her about the business. And at that time, she was already doing very well in the business. And so I watched the workshop again, although, at that point 2019, I already knew the business model made sense to me. I just wasn't ready yet. So I asked her again and I watched the workshop again. And that time I took action right away. And then when I saw the community, the great potential of the business, I did my own research. And so, yeah, I decided that, I was going to do it. And so that's how I became a digital entrepreneur. So it's been a great journey so far. I'm still learning a lot of things, but I love the fact that even with my busy schedule, the business remains very flexible, and I can still do it like part time. I have most of the time at home, but I'm a very busy mom, as you can both relate. Like I have a very active child, so most days I'm really, watching after him, but still my business is still running. So that's one thing that I'm really grateful about. It doesn't take like too much of my time. So yeah, that's how it started.
Cool. Well, thank you, coach, for sharing that. And I totally understand when you say long shifts, long hours, then of course, then you have like your full-time mommy job at home. It's not easy to handle all those things, but you are doing an amazing job. And we totally feel you in that. And that's what we are trying to tell everybody. This digital venture, you can do it anywhere, anytime. It's not that you have to be at a location or anything. So it's such an amazing thing. Yeah. So thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Julie. Like we have such a nice community who's always ready to help. So it feels doable, and we get so much help from our mentors and coach. So even with our job, it makes it go much better.
Yes, that's true.
Sounds good. So I have one more for you. That how does your day typically look like? that's my next question. Like, I know you're so busy with your child, with your work, everything. So how does your day typically look like? Can you please share with us?
Yeah, so yeah, I run a household, so it's very hectic and everything. But managing the business all together with, like, my job and my family, it's a game of trying to really manage my time. Like, the business is just like running in the background, like you all say. So it doesn't compromise my other commitments as well. So at night, when the house is quiet and my baby is asleep, I try to think about my something for my business page, like what I'm gonna post tomorrow. So if I'm doing very well with my time management, I will do that. Otherwise, if I don't, then I usually come up with something for my business page when my child is taking a nap, something like that. And then of course, like, I cook for my baby, I play with him and everything. And then twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I also have a commitment, a ministry. So I take my son with me. I actually lead a Bible study fellowship for women as well. So there's so many things going on in my life, but I'm so grateful that I get the chance to do this now, because in the past, when I was still working full time, I couldn't commit to anything at all because of the changing schedule. Like, my schedule looks very strange, so I cannot commit at all. So right now it's a lot better for me. So that's why I'm able to do these things that I really like and enjoy. So I do that twice a week, and then I go to work twice a week as well. And on the day-to-day life, I'm just with my son, trying to teach him things, um, cooking for him for his meals and everything, and for my husband. So yeah, typical mom life, I guess. But I'm so grateful that I can still find time to do the business, because the rest of it, I've set up my business to the point that it's already running in the background for me. So when people ask, when I get inquiries, I just reply to them, like, whenever I can, and then I process forms whenever I can and everything like that. So yeah, it's all good.
So true. It's like basically this business gives us so much freedom and flexibility, right, Miss? Right, Julie? Like, we can work at our own time. You can do so many things which we could not do because of our jobs.
Yes.
So true, so true. We have a couple of more joining in. We have Razi. She is exploring the business. Shruti saying Julie is very committed and an awesome mentor and a coach. So true, Shruti. Pia is saying congratulations, Julie. Pal is joined saying hello to all of us. Smriti is saying hello to all of us. Smriti is saying that. And Shruti is saying that's very true. It's all about managing your time.
Yes, that's true.
Right. And Smriti saying, yay, Julie, always inspired by your energy, journey, and your success.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, Khan.
Yeah, so thank you everyone who has joined. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, Julie, I think I cannot keep track of so many things that you are doing. It's not an easy. Every single day you have something or the other coming up, and hats off, amazing thing. And with that, so everybody, with that, she can do this business. That means, of course, you guys can do it too. So keep that in mind.
Yes.
All right. So now let's come to the next question. So can you briefly explain the process of becoming a part of this business? I mean, we have quite a few followers who does not entirely know how this entire thing works. So brief introduction about the business, if that's okay with you, please.
Yeah, sure. So with this business, we have an automated system in place. And it all starts by watching our 90 minutes free workshop. So in the workshop, it is laid out there, like what this business is all about, like how it works. And people will hear testimonies from different business owners from different stages in the business. So there's beginners and seasoned entrepreneurs that's going to share their success stories doing this business. So that's one thing. And then if it makes sense to you, if you think this is something that you're interested to get to know further, then you just take the next step from there. So in the workshop, it mentions that there is a $149 refundable fee for you to go to the next step. So the reason for that is because, you know, this is a business and it's a business presentation. So we want to kind of weed out those who are just browsing around to those who are, you know, who have shown some commitment and real interest in the business. So for those who do, when they take the next step, it's actually a 30-day risk-free guarantee for anyone that's interested. So they will get to see our entire business community. So they will, you know, they get a chance to be there and see the great potential that this business holds. And they will also have access to pre-coaching videos that explains the details further. So within that process, it's very detailed and it's laid that way for a reason. And, you know, 30 days for you to consider if this business is the right fit for you. And I don't think you'll have that like anywhere else, you know, like when you think of maybe starting your business, like a traditional business, you'll have to do your market research anyway. And that costs money too. And if you think that this business isn't going anywhere, you would have lost your money on your research alone. So for this business, you know, you already see everything that you need to know to start your business. And if you still don't like it, you get your money back. So you really literally have nothing to lose right here. So if you do continue to, you know, do the business, then you just follow with the rest of the process as well. So people always ask, you know, is it free to start this business? Well, the answer to that question is no, and of course not, because anyone who starts a business always has to invest in the business. So this is a real and legitimate business, and of course, investment is required. But, you know, you will not invest in this business if you're not fully committed to it, if you don't understand it. So that's why we offer everyone like a sneak peek into our entire business world. And if you think this is for you, then go ahead. We will welcome you to our entire community. You'll get access to our entire business systems and everything else. And yeah, so you can see that there's so many people doing it and so many people finding success with this business. So, but we offer that for, you know, for free for everyone. The workshop is for free so that you'll get to know what this is all about. So it all starts from there. And yeah.
Yeah. Well, workshop. So today is Tuesday. Workshops are Tuesdays and Thursdays. So it's starting pretty soon. So yeah, register. And see, this is the difference in between a mentor and a coach explaining this process. So thank you for explaining it to all the people who are watching us right now. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes. That is so true, Julie. You explained it so nicely because they get a 30-day risk-free. Like they can explore the business and they can find out if if this is what they are looking for or not, and that they can take a wise decision from that.
Yes.
That is so right. So now the last question from me is, can you please tell our viewers, can this business be done full-time or part-time? Can you please explain more to them about this?
Yes. Absolutely. So yeah, it can be done full-time or part-time. It's very doable for anyone, literally anyone who's interested in doing it. Whether you have a job or not, you can still run this business very successfully. So in our community of business owners, there's so many people doing it full-time. And for most of us, we all started doing the business full-time anyway. So that means it can really be done. Now, when you see the potential of the business and when you start getting results, so you will then begin to weigh, you know, if you can like quit your job or whatever it is that you want to do, you can too if you want to do it full time. But yeah, absolutely, for those people who are still starting out, testing the waters and still having a job and just doing this on the side and see if it works for them, absolutely it works, because we have an automated system in place that kind of already takes care of most of the heavy lifting for us. So the part that we do in the business is very flexible as well, and it doesn't really take up so much of our time once the business has been set up and running. So yeah, so many people are doing it at different stages in their lives with different careers. And also, like, stay-at-home moms. People think that stay-at-home moms are not busy, but stay-at-home moms are very busy people as well. But there's so many stay-at-home moms doing this business and are very successful. So yeah, it can absolutely be done.
Thank you, Julie, for explaining it so nicely that anybody and everybody can do this business. Any field people, you can do it part time, full time, anyone can do it. You just have to choose your faith over your fear and just enter it.
Yes.
Okay, we have a couple of people who has joined. We have we have Sunday Raphael Jago from Uganda, Africa. Thank you for joining. PI saying, I would like to be as successful as you, Julie. You are such an inspiration. Oh, that's so nice, Pia. We have Shruti saying, complimentary webinar is the starting point. We have another live session tonight at 8 p.m. Yes, guys, today is the webinar.
Yes.
So true.
Yeah. And as you mentioned, Julie, anybody can do it. And when I had to bring this up, because I have like a very soft corner for when they say stay home moms. That is the tough job.
Yes.
Toughest. I would rather go work than stay home and watch. So
Right.
hats off to all you amazing people. And there are so many of those amazing people who have joined this community, and they are such a great job. I mean, like, unbelievable. I can't even express my feeling right now. But yeah, so as everybody was mentioning there, anybody, everybody, part-time, full-time, the only first step you have to do is try to explore the business. Register for the webinar. It's starting pretty soon, and see if you are interested. And then, of course, Coach Julie explained the entire process after that, which would make it so easy for you to understand what's coming up next for you.
Yes.
That's so true. Thank you, Julie, for the time. We really appreciate you answering all the questions and taking time out of your busy schedule. I know it's so hard with a kid and everything.
No problem. It's my absolute pleasure to be here as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And, yeah, we're going to let you go with your 14-month-old boy. I'm sure he's missing. Thank you for taking out time. Thank you so much. And say thank you to your husband too. I'm sure he's taking care of the boy right now. And thank you for all you amazing people who have always been supporting me and Gopika. We really appreciate it. And we will see you all soon in our next episode. Until then, aujo.
Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.